So I'll start with the scene. It's super ugly because I switched to Eevee. Okay, so here is a low poly mushroom. This is going to be the subject of the scene, so we need to focus on that. So go up here and select your camera. Press Shift A. Oh, well, I guess first we need to turn on depth of field. Go down here and check depth of field. This is in the camera tab. Now everything is blurry because it's not focused on the right object. So add a new empty plane axis. Okay, everyone name this empty focus. Focus. Okay, back to the camera. Over here in focus object, pick the new focus empty. Okay, now wherever you put this empty, that's what's going to be in focus. So I turn on face snapping right here. I've already got mine on, but you just turn on face project and then check these boxes here. Okay, so now I select my focus. Ah, there it is. Okay. Just move that down here by the mushroom. Turn off face snapping. Now that we have it here, turn on face snapping. Okay, press G to move it, and you can see it's exactly focusing on whatever this empty is on. So like these little guys, those little guys, this right here. It's like holding the camera. I can even focus on the rock back there. Yeah, it's great. You could like animate this for cool effects. But aside from that, okay, we're focused on the mushroom. Now what we want to do is be able to control how blurry this stuff gets. So this is the cool part. This is where it turns into a rig and not just a controller. So, well, I guess it's a controller. I don't know the words. Okay, so in here, you select that. Go to open this N menu. Just hit N to get this. And then in the item, I had the wrong tab. You want to go in the item tab here. Right click in the scale and do copy as new driver. Now we can have a driver that will use the scale of this to control another thing. So going back into the camera, and the f-stop is what controls how blurry stuff gets. So low f-stop, more blurry, high f-stop, less blurry. So just right click in there and do paste driver. So now the scale of this controls how blurry it is. The bigger it gets, the less blurry it is. Only I find that hard to use, so we're going to change it to be the reverse of that. So go right click on the f-stop, do edit driver, change it from average value to scripted expression, and in the expression, change it to 1 divided by scale. And scale in there is the scale of the empty that we pasted in. So now it'll be the reverse of it. If you divide 1 by something, you get the reverse. Okay, now if I grab our focus empty, scale it down, it gets clearer, less blurry. Scale it up, and it gets super blurry. So now we have the power of focus. Like, okay, I want the blurrier you make it, the smaller it'll seem. So see how it seems like it's a really tiny mushroom now because just barely in focus. These guys here, they seem really tiny. Anyway, you can see how this scene really looks if we look at it in cycles.